Hello everyone, welcome to episode 3. So in the last video we did defeat Rex, and we defeated Weevil and Harp and these two. So now it's attack from the deep. This true power of the Millennium Puzzle was beginning to draw Yugioh. He stalls the puzzle. In fact, Yugioh were with the power and the soul of the ancient spirit. Through this way was a majestic. So roughly, it's just. Oh right. Sorry, this. Alright. Now all the dueling made me hungry. Did any of you guys bring food with you? Sorry, Joey. What were you thinking coming here with no food? How are we even going to survive for the rest of the competition without anything to eat? That's a good question, Joey. The dueling really takes it out of you. And I haven't seen any burger stands for the rest since we got here. I smell something cooking this way. They followed the scent. They followed the scent to the beach where they spotted a campfire with 7 roast fish in the distance. Yo, man, I just love bearfish. Smells good. And I bet it tastes even better. What makes you think those fish are yours to eat? Truth, we eaten first and ask questions later. Your stomach will thank me. Joey ran down to that campfire. Joey would say anything to fill his belly. Some people haven't no control. Stomach Joey saved some for me. So they ate the food, and it turned out it was Mako Tsunami's, the water duelist. This is Mako Tsunami, one of my favourite characters with Yami Yugi. I'm gonna go second. I think we're using story mode deck. If not, I'll find out. Nah, story mode deck. Okay. Ooh, this isn't a bad hand actually. If we can get 1 card, this hand could work for us. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna summon this, use Celtic Guardian, and I'm gonna not attack. No, there's no point in attacking against that creature. On the next turn, if I can get a fusion. Oh, we're already getting a ritual summon. It's fine, I can take that out. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take out one of his cards first. So let's sacrifice Celtic Guardian to bring Cursed Dragon. Equip Horn of the to Cursed Dragon. Then activate the spell card. So all rock creatures gain their double the attack. Something like that. You know, I could Yeah, something like that. So, on this turn, we ain't got much planned, but that means he's going to switch his cards to position. How did I know he was going to do that when you've got a high monster up against you? It's the only way you'll survive. Okay, I'm going to attack his face down. I'm surprised he hasn't activated the water field yet. But 2 cards that we've got. Oh, there we go. What's this do? Oh, so I can return a card to his hand. I'm gonna return that to his hand. Activate attack the moon to destroy that. Which in the anime does actually happen. I'm gonna activate his effect again to have him flip face down and summon this guy. I could have activated his effect on the next minute after this turn. I just realised because I would have done double damage. I'd have done a bit of damage. And then, yeah. So this duel's easy to win. See now if he's going to attack that. And I know I was going to take some damage at this point. But luckily enough, I'm going to summon Beaver Warrior. This time I'm going to do the actual right thing. So that card goes back into his hand and we can attack fully. I think that would be game right there. Yeah, that's game. What a great duel. Huh, what a great duel. My friends. This victory not easy one, Mako. You're a great duelist yourself. In the show, he does end up being real good friends with him. But as you guys know, we switched the duel around. We're going to use our Dynamist. Because Dynamist decks are just us winning. I might do Link at, when this series is over. Because I have got a load of other stuff I've got to do in this game. There's going to be a lot of episodes. What I might do is do the entire series of this and then do spin-off episodes. First, you know our rule. Get our pendulum ready. Now this time we are up against Yami Yugi, so he does have a Dark Magician in that deck, and he has got an extra field zone. So let's quickly just activate extra butt, because I know if he has to return any cards, he can. And let's activate this. With that being on the field, I'm gonna change. No, I'll bring that, yeah. Make more sense to bring a card that I can actually use this turn. Use and abuse it. Now really, that trap card works with that. But yeah, if you guys ever get a chance, check out Little Karibo. I will say, because he does episodes of Yugioh Bridge, and he definitely did this episode, and it was actually one of my favourites. Where it was like, they did a spin-off, they did a parody of it later on in the series, and it was like, holy bleep on a bleep sandwich with a side helping of bleep. And then it's like, he says, did you just throw a harpoon at me? Yeah, well, I didn't want you to leave. Well, next time just ask. Say, hey Yugi, would you stay for a while? You don't have to throw a blinking harpoon at me. Then he goes, hey Yugi, would you stay? And he goes, it won't work now. You've just thrown a harpoon at me. Okay. Counter Guardian and Curse Dragon to bring Guardian of the Dragon. Okay, again, this card is powerful. But it's a good card. It just has, it's a good card, it just, yeah. Nothing more, but just, it's there. So first, I'm not going to attack this guy, I'm going to attack this card here. And then I'm going to activate the effect to bring another one of them, because one of them can do so much. So as you can see, our field is now filling up here. And I think we've loaded his, yeah, he's going to switch to defense. You watch. This turn he will switch to defense. 5 for 3, yep, defense. I called it. And lucky for me, I love doing this because then I can get another 2 cards out of this. So let's see what we can pull. I gotta pull Sank out my butt. Oh! Okay. That is actually a good card I've just pulled, so I'm gonna do that. Sadly, it might work on the next turn. I might do it the next turn. Because the reason why I say that is because this card effect, it does work wonders. So, or I could do the effect and then whatever's left over, it'll take damage instead. By getting rid of that, and by getting rid of one of these guys, I can attack directly. So I'm going to do the attack direct, which will leave him with a little bit of life points left. Oh! Oh, I just realised I've won. Because the life points will reach 17. Attacking that. And then activating the effect. By getting rid of that, it will upgrade its attack, but... And then if I just do this, do not activate any of the effects, that's game right there. That was an easy win for us. So now it is... I'm just thinking, because Joey's decks are really bad in this game. And by what I mean is, if I show you Joey's decks before... I need pre-Yugioh, here we go. So these are Joey's decks. And you can see that they are good, but Joey's decks get really bad here because you really need to have luck on your cards. So like, especially as he hasn't got any special effect cards. And Thousand Eyes Dragon doesn't do much. So I might use Joey's Lord, this version of Joey's, which is a Red Eyes version. Or I might use his Synchro version, but that's not... As I say, I don't really know any of his decks. Like, I know he's got these ghost characters, which are brilliant later on in games. They do work. And that's my Valentine's deck. You can see why it's a bit of a banned deck, because you can't have all these harpies. Quiber, his decks are okay. I will always say, if you want to have a good duel, we've got to choose a really good deck. They're Yugi, so we're going to use Joey's Red Eyes deck. I'm going to keep it as the new Red Eyes, because there are cards here that I could actually... So I'm going to put one of them... I'm going to put all the cards in, actually. There we go. So this is Joey's deck now. So it's got a fusion, a couple fusion cards, it's got a couple good cards. Let's try it out against Rex Raptor. So far in the story, Joey goes up again. I meet my Valentine. She's kicked off the island. She does get kicked off, I will say, but it's roughly at the end. So let's go with... I'm going to go second, because I'm not sure how this deck runs. So if I mess up, I will let you guys know that I messed up, because I can mess up at any time. Oh, here we go. So we've already got a ritual card here. So we could, if we get a spell card, we could ritual summon an actual Red Eyes. Okay, so if this card, oh, if a level 7 or lower Red Eyes monster you own on the field, you okay, I'm not going to read all that text, but I'm going to activate the effect. And I don't know why I just did. Oh, I can special summon it. And I'm gonna attack. Ouch! Really, no card actually ever has the not yet. I'm gonna wait and attribute 1 red eye monster in your grave. If I face up Red Eyes, okay, I'm gonna activate this. I'm taking damage for every card I summon. At the start, I'm like, okay, what am I doing? Okay, I'm bringing out Red Eyes. Okay, I'm gonna activate this. I think by that and that, I can bring Lord of the Red. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna do an attack against this. I think, oh! One. I think I'm gonna plan this deck out a bit more next time I play it, but again, I don't know this deck. This deck doesn't know me. We're both like trying to work each other out, trying to figure out what we're doing next. You know, we're gonna be friends. This deck and me are friends. Okay. I don't think I can do anything right now, but what I can do is, at least I can attack. At least I can just attack. I can keep attacking these monsters. So at least we got that as an advantage. I feel like the comments below, you need to know how to run this deck. Yeah, I kind of do. I'm going to negate the effect. Ooh. So you contribute this or lower Red Eyes monster. Okay, so it'll work in defense because I contribute it later if I need to. Because no card's going to attack when we've got this monster on the field. And effects will not work against here. So at least if I can get Red Eyes on the field, I'll just summon it as usual. And just attack for 20. I attack for 0. Wow, that did a lot of damage. Did you see that? It did nothing. I think if it gets attacked or destroyed. Yeah, I'm gonna stop that right there. I'll destroy this. Don't know what it does. I think it just. Yes? No, no, no. Again, I don't know what I'm doing. It's literally just like trying stuff out and seeing what. It's like throwing It's like throwing pasta to a wall and seeing what sticks. That was a hard win for us because we don't know the deck. But anytime we're going to use Joey, we're going to have that deck to use. So then we get used to a deck like that. We've got one more duel, and that'll be a quick Dynamist duel. Joey can understand when he uses Dynamists. Joey can understand that this deck Dynamist just works. What else has been happening? Well, another thing that I've been doing recently is I have been... Well, I play Pokemon, but my rule is now I'm gonna shuffle up loads of cards and just pick up. And whatever card I pick up will be the deck that it's going to be based on. So, if I want a good deck, I want to pick up a good card at the start. So, I'm going to use this as a starting field. As you guys can see, I ain't got a good hand. I've got a good hand, but I kind of like to keep one of my cards, this card that's still in my hand, for the next turn. I was watching something, I do watch a lot of YouTube, but it's just I love playing video games, and like when I'm at work, I can't talk about my video games, but I do play at work. I only play I don't play at work, but I play like when I'm waiting, like for my lunch. I'll sit and play, and because I've had people come up to me and just talk to me, and I'm like, yo, what's up? What are you playing? Oh, you know, this game, and I explain the game, and they're like, oh, you playing the other version? Are you playing the other version? I have done. I'm not a big fan of it. And it's like, you know, but I play Pokemon mostly on my Switch at work, so I've got a challenge, and the new challenge that I've come up with is I'm going to get a load of Pokemon cards. I'm going to get rid of all the legendaries, so I can't have any legends. There will be a legendary, and I've got to draw 6 cards, and I'm going to divide them so them 6 will not be seen. And then I have to either have them, and I have to I start with the baby versions and work my way up to the max version. The only problem will be is I've got a load of cards, so I will most probably shuffle up a big. It'll be like, it won't be any of my decks, it will just be a fun thing. And if you guys want to see that and see how I react to it, I will show you. It will be on a camera, and I will do a video of it and explain what I'm doing. But I will see you guys in the next episode. Oh, before we go, we do have this, and this is a duelist thing where you can get all these duelists, and you have to duel them once the game is complete. So when we do that, that will be a separate. That'll be a spin-off called Yugioh 1 to, I think it's 24. I've got to count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Okay, so it'll be 2 of these a day. Luckily enough, we can use any deck for this. I won't show you what. And you got a GX version, a 5Ds version, a Zexal version, and an Arc V version. I will say, the next series, after we've done Yu-Gi-Oh, which will be these 2 episodes, the next episode will be DLC, and when we get to Zexal, you'll see these are all DLCs, because at the time of this game's come out, it was not really an anime. There was not much of an anime of it. By now it's complete, the anime. We're on Link, and I think Link's finished now. I don't know what the next anime is, but I know Link is either wrapping up or is still going on. I'm not sure. Don't shoot me down. Arc, I will talk about my favourite arcs. Now, I will talk about Yu-Gi-Oh being one of the best arcs with original graphic designs and artwork. GX, fun moments. 5Ds, really epic storyline. I won't go into the storyline because that's more of a spoiler. Zexal, kind of a hit and miss with me. I didn't really enjoy Zexal. And Arc V took GX, 5Gs, and Zexal, all of them in one arc. And I think maybe Yugioh. I can't remember if Yugioh was there, but, you know, they're all going to be part of their own arc. And sadly, we won't get a story with arc, but I will most probably switch over to Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy Duelist Link, which you guys will see me talk about Link, because I do not really understand it, but I'm willing to learn. And I will be building a deck in the GX series. I can't tell you what deck, but let's just say I will go to the card shop and let's just say this, or is it this one? One of these is where my, no, it's this one here. It's the third one as I'm pointing at. This, there's two decks that I will be building out of this set. Now these are the money that I've got, so at least I can buy cards. Arc V doesn't have one sadly in this series, but it does have one later. But anyway, you guys, I've hoped you've had fun. Please comment below, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace off, be good, hugs and love.